Okay, fellas, so I decided to do a vlog today instead of making a gaming video. And that is because I keep seeing the same questions pop up on my comment section on the main channel, on this channel, and a lot during my live streams as well. I look over at the chat and I'll see that question pop up like 30, 40, 50 times. It's a question that I've answered like what feels like a bajillion times, but when I do answer it, it's always during a live stream or in the middle of like a random video that no one will ever hear anyways. And I didn't really want to talk about it too much because in my mind, it's not a big deal, but the connotation behind it is starting to, that's a big word for me, by the way. The connotation behind it is starting to kind of turn a little bit negative in the comments. So I just kind of want to nip this in the bud before it gets out of control. And real quick, if you're someone who's asked this question before and maybe I answered it like during a live stream or something and I seemed a little annoyed that I was answering it, I'm sorry. I shouldn't get annoyed at questions. It's just when you read it for the 500th time in a single day, you start to lose your mind. And the question I'm talking about is, where is SpyCakes on the Dark OB channel? Which is a good question. It's a harmless question. It makes sense. We collab all the time on my main channel, but on Dark OB, he shows up like twice a month, if that. But ever since the new Fears the Fathom co-op game came out, the comments have taken a weird turn. I'm seeing weird things like, OB doesn't like SpyCakes. OB doesn't let SpyCakes join in Phasmophobia, like I'm gatekeeping him from the videos or something. Guys, if I didn't like SpyCakes, why would I make like 3 Gary's Mod videos a week with him? That doesn't make any sense. So the truth is, I do invite SpyCakes to every single Dark OB video I make. If it's multiplayer, of course. I'm not gonna invite him to a single player game. That wouldn't make any sense, probably. But it comes down to availability and niches. You see, on YouTube, there's these things called niches, which is like a subcategory of a category. So let's take gaming as a category and let's branch it off into some niches. So you have action games, that's a niche. You have open world survival, that's another niche, okay? And then you have what my main channel is mostly known for, role-playing. For SpyCakes' channel, he also seems to be very popular in the role-playing and the building part of YouTube. He's kind of got like 2 niches going on over there, which is very lucky. So asking him to jump ship and play something like Fears the Fathom would be so jarring for his audience. It's like, Fears the Fathom is such a slow pace, it's a slow burn game, it's long. It's complete opposite of what SpyCakes is known for, which is like good high energy, role-playing, building, destruction. And then over here, you have him walking around in Fears the Fathom. It'd be so weird. And it's the main reason I have a second channel, because I wanted to play those games, but there's no way. There is literally no way. And I know this because I've tested it. These kind of games do not do good on my main channel, but they perform pretty decent on the second channel. And that actually brings us to the second reason that SpyCakes doesn't join a lot on the second channel. Let's take this Google Calendar, for example. That's right. We're doing it with colors today. Let's pretend that this top row is me, SpyCakes, and Komodo's collabs. We're doing a Gmod on Monday, a Beam on Tuesday, Teardown Wednesday, so on and so forth. My main channel is done, right? I did all these videos. SpyCakes did all these videos as well. His main channel is done. However, I still have a second channel. Komodo still has a second channel. We need videos on the second channel. So now I work on filling out my Dark OB videos, right? I have Phasmo, Other Side, Together After Dark, whatever I'm playing. But you see a problem here, right? SpyCakes already has a Beam on Tuesday. So how does he fit in a Phasmophobia? Well, the only way he could possibly do it is if he had a second channel or he decided to double upload that day. Uploading 2 videos on a single day usually works out in the favor of the YouTuber. However, it does come at a small price. Let's just say you release 1 video per day and you normally get like 20,000 views per video. Well, if you decide to do a double upload that day, what's most likely gonna happen is your morning video is gonna hit around 13,000 views. Then you're gonna upload a second video on top of it. That second video is going to siphon some of the views from the first video. So overall, you'll probably end up with more views overall if you combine both videos, but you're also lowering the view cap of your morning video. Does that make any, am I explaining that right? Instead of having 1 video at 20K, you'll probably end up with 2 videos around 13K. overall more views, but each video is lower overall. That makes sense. Every time I double upload on the main channel, the first video starts looking really good. And then the second video comes out and the first video goes, and then the second video just kind of does what the first video was doing. There's also the time factor involved. Every time you add another video to a single day, you're basically doubling everything, right? You have to double your recording time, your editing time, your thumbnailing time, and all these things really start to add up. So for SpyCakes, having one video a day that would probably do really well is just smarter. You know, like, why would he replace Beam with Phasmo? Phasmo's gonna do a lot worse for him than a Beam would. So that's basically why. Me and Komodo having two channels means we just have more available spots to do more videos. And although we've all gotten way better at taking risks, and if we have a video that bombs or fails, we're way better at handling that mentally and emotionally. However, you still have to treat your YouTube channel with some respect. No, I can't just pop out 50 Red Dead Redemption 2 videos back to back, right? That's not gonna go well in the algorithm at all. The way we run our main channels is like, it's kind of like this. We'll do, like, say for Monday, we'll do a good video, one we know will get probably good views. Tuesday, we'll do another good video. Wednesday, we'll do another good video. Then Thursday comes along, take a little bit of a risk. Sometimes it pays off. Most of the time, it doesn't. And it's kind of the same on my second channel, although that one is kind of all over the place. The ghost debunking videos have been doing well above the gameplay videos. But they're harder to make and they take more time. That's why I don't do them every day. Also, I think they would, if I did that every single day, I feel like everyone would get burnt out on it, especially me. I would definitely get burnt out on doing that every day. Kind of why y'all don't see me do a lot of AAA games back to back. I'll do like Directive 8020. So fun to play. View-wise and YouTube-wise, wasn't the best. Those are my favorite games to play on the channel, but at the same time, they also take the longest to play, and they do the worst out of everything that I do play. And there's a lot of reasons for that. When Directive 8020 came out, I was late to it. Okay, I was like a week late to it, so other YouTubers already had the entire game beaten by the time I even posted my episode 1. And it's because I didn't know like how to release it early, because I had things like Other Side, Phasmo. I had all these videos made by the time Directive 8020 came out, and I don't know, there's too many videos there. I also made a rule with myself that I no longer want to compete with other YouTubers. Like, I don't want to race to every single game that comes out anymore. But trust me, guys, I know Little Nightmares 3 had a DLC, okay? I know that, and I could be playing that, but I want to, I don't know. But yeah, that's mostly why Spy isn't on the channel. It's not because he doesn't want to be on the channel, and it's not because I'm stopping him from being on the channel. He's invited to every single video, right? But there's only so many videos he can possibly make. Same with me. If it was up to me, guys, I'd be posting like 20 videos a day over here, okay? But the time doesn't allow it, because the time, that amount of time does not exist. I've accidentally answered both my questions with only answering the SpyCakes question. The second question was, why don't you play this game? I think I just explained it. Look at me. My ADHD accidentally answered the second question without me realizing it. Y'all have been asking for Fears to Fathom, the new co-op one, constantly. It's all over my main channel. It's all over this channel. It was all over my live streams. The truth is, Komodo's just not around right now. We were gonna play it like a week ago, but he had a little bit of emergency, so he wasn't able to record as much as he wanted to. So we were like, let's postpone it a little bit. We'll just get to it, you know, next week, which was like 2 weeks ago or a week ago or something. This week, however, he wasn't able to record Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday because he was dealing with some, nothing bad or anything like that, but he was just doing some real life things with his wife. And then, as you guys know, we're going to Philly a week after this video comes out, so I don't know if we're gonna have time to get to it. We're gonna be rushing a lot to get videos done because we want to have everything recorded, edited, and thumbnailed before we get on the airplane, because we're not gonna be able to do that in the Philly hotel. So we're probably gonna pump out a lot of easy videos like Phasmo, Other Side. Those are pretty easy to make. Something like Fears to Fathom is probably gonna take like 1 to 3 hours to record, and then 2 more hours to edit it together and stuff like that. It's not that we don't know about these games or that we're purposely ignoring them. It's just sometimes we have to make a little bit of a sacrifice to kind of fit our schedule. So yeah, if Komodo tells me, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with my wife for a bit, we're gonna go out to dinner or something, I'm not gonna be like, no, you're not. You're gonna sit down and play Fears of Fathom, young man. I mean, I'm not gonna do that. And don't forget about me. I have a wife too. I like to take my wife out to nice dinners and spend time with her too. It really just comes down to our availability. Like Brandon. Brandon just recently came back and played Mecha Chameleon with us, but it was difficult because his availability was so all over the place that we just couldn't find a time where we were all on at the same time. You know, we're all over the country, right? Komodo's in Texas, I'm Arizona, Brandon is Philly, I think. So we're all in different time zones. We're all trying our best to get together all the time, but it's hard. It's just hard. This last Tuesday, I went to the dentist. Okay. Look at those teeth, pretty clean. The light is kind of tinted yellow though. My teeth are pretty good. But since I was at the dentist, I was unavailable for the day. So Spy and Komodo went off and played SnowRunners. If I was available, I would have joined them on it, but I'm just not here. And it's no big deal. Like I'll catch them on the next one, right? But yeah, we all have things going on in real life. If Komodo's at the dentist one day or something and he's not around, me and SpyCakes will probably do something, or I'll do something solo or something, you know? We just keep the ball rolling. We're all just trying to do our absolute best to make the best videos that we can, that we think you guys will like, but also at the same time, make videos that we think we will like me, the YouTuber. I need to make videos that I like too. I don't think I would have fun recording Red Dead Redemption 2. Funnily enough, it's one of the highest recommended games on this channel, and it's a phenomenal game. I loved playing it off of camera, but I don't think I would enjoy recording it. I don't think my videos would come out very good on it. I think it would be boring. I just don't think I would do a good job with that type of game. You know, there's some YouTubers out there that can play literally every single game ever existed, and every video they make on that game is so high quality and so well done. But that's just not me. I'm not creative enough in that aspect. There's a few games that I do pretty well in, and like I understand how to edit the videos and what needs to be done, but there's games like Red Dead Redemption 2 where like I wouldn't know how to make that good. I feel like my video would just be me sitting in the corner watching cutscenes all day, and I feel like it would just be very boring. There's also a lot of risk involved with just playing every single game that ever exists. Like, let's take Cub Scouts, for example. This dude is almost at 7 million subscribers. He's a massive YouTuber, but even him, being this size, isn't immune to the risk of just playing anything on YouTube. If you look right here, it says he deleted almost 1 billion views worth of videos off of his channel. Yondir Simulator had a lot of controversy to it. It's a series he made back in 2015, 11 years ago. But just like a couple of days ago, you can see 3 days ago, he got a copyright strike from a video 11 years ago. And I guess it's a very common thing with that specific game. Like a lot of YouTubers are getting in strikes for it. And if you don't know, you get 3 strikes on your channel, it's gone. It's deleted. Mortuary Assistant, for example, is a game I played on the channel when it first released. And then you probably noticed I never played it again. That's because that's one of those types of games. Manhunter, the game with the shark where you go around swimming and you eat people. I don't know what it is about that game, but every single one that I did, every video that I did, didn't get copyrighted strike, thankfully, but they all got age restricted. They all got demonetized. And I feel like I was just a step away from having them get copyright strike. Sure, these games are fun to play. They're fun to record. They're fun to watch, but they don't come with zero risk. So you just gotta be a little careful of how you approach the videos that you release. Sorry, I'm watching Cub Scouts in the background now. What am I doing? It's also really difficult because you never know when the algorithm is just gonna randomly start striking you. What if it decides that one of my Gary's mods was too violent? What if it decides that 3 of them were too violent and it strikes 3 of them? Guess what? Channel gone, bye. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it's a possibility. Sometimes YouTube makes a decision, like Mortuary Assistant. It was getting striked and videos demonetized and people were deleting their videos on it. But then it changed courses and now it seems like it's fine to play, but it's fine right now in 2026. Will it be okay in 2036? I don't know. And it's weird because I remember I played Resident Evil 2. And I left in all the cutscenes. I left in all the gore. The only thing I didn't show in those videos was like the body hanging from the ceiling. That's a no-no on YouTube. We don't show that. And my video was completely fine. Another YouTuber I watch, he played Resident Evil 2. His video was not okay. He got demonetized and age restricted. He didn't show the hanging body. He showed literally what I showed. So what made him get age restricted and not me? I don't know. It feels like every channel has their own set of rules in place for them. My Dead by Daylights, they were also getting demonetized and age restricted, but I'm watching other YouTubers run around and play it willy-nilly. They're just free to do whatever they want. But then some of my videos are fine and I'm able to do whatever I want, but other YouTubers can't do the same exact videos that I do. So I don't know. I'm just guessing over here, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. I like how we started talking about SpyCakes and now I'm going on a whole rant about the algorithm. This is crazy. How does every video become an algorithm video? But yeah, I guess that's really it. That's why I don't play every single game in the universe. Time it's not infinite. All right, I can only do so much. I'm not a robot yet. I do plan to become a cyborg one day. But right now, I need to sleep and eat and take breaks. And if SpyCakes ever decided to start double uploading, or he made like a spooky channel, like a dark spy or something, then yeah, he'll probably be in a lot of Phasmos and other sides. But don't be mad at him if that never happens, because it's a big time commitment. It's a lot of time. So just to clear this up real quick, no, I do not hate SpyCakes, and no, I do not stop him from joining us in the videos. He's welcome to join every single video I make on Dark Obi. Same with Brandon, Kian, all my friends are free to join. It's just if they can join or want to join. If they can't and don't want to, I'm not gonna sit here and bully him into it, you know? And yes, me and Komodo will get the Fears to Fathom, I promise. It's just not gonna be today or tomorrow. Man, these videos are so hard because I feel like I just start ranting and rambling and I just never get to the point. Or if I do get to the point, it leads me to another point. I'm heading to another point right now and I can't stop it. I'm gonna wrap up this video. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to go to Philadelphia Too Many Games Convention, June 26th and 27th. Just go out there and buy a $1,000 plane ticket. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I hope to see y'all there, but if I don't, I totally understand. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.